Hello, I'm Jo Lewis, Subject Officer for Sociology with Eduqas. I would like to introduce the new A-Level Sociology Specification for first teaching from September 2015. I'd like to introduce the WJEC's new brand in England called Eduqas. This was created as a result of the diverging qualifications that are coming into play between England and Wales. Eduqas will be the brand which provides schools with WJEC's newly reformed Ofqual regulated GCSEs, AS and A-Levels, which includes A-Level Sociology for first teaching from September 2015. Eduqas will enable teachers to clearly distinguish between the legacy qualifications in Wales and the newly reformed qualifications in England. Eduqas qualifications will be primarily available in England, but we will also offer them in Northern Ireland, the Isle of Man and the Channel Islands at any schools offering the newly regulated Ofqual qualifications. In developing the specification, WJEC has been mindful to include the following features: opportunities for flexible teaching approaches, questions which are designed to enable candidates to demonstrate higher order skills such as knowledge and application, straightforward wording of questions, accessibility of materials, opportunity for breadth of study and subject-specific learning and knowledge, and high-quality examination and resource materials. The first A-Level Sociology specification in England will be taught from September 2015. The first AS award will be in summer 2016, and the first qualification A-Level award will be summer 2017. The last award of the current specification will be summer 2016. Key changes to the qualification. The AS Sociology will now have linear assessments at the end of 1 year. It will comprise of 2 components, which will be standalone and decoupled from the A-Level, be co-teachable, will now have 3 assessment objectives and contain more explicit reference to research methods in the assessment objectives. The new A-Level in Sociology will have linear assessments at the end of 2 years. It will comprise of 3 components. It will now have 3 assessment objectives, which are the same at AS level, and contain more explicit reference to research methods in the assessment objectives. One of the key changes in the new A-Level Sociology qualification is that for the first time, the AS and the A-Level Sociology qualifications will have a discrete component on research methods, and we will also be offering new opportunities for learners to choose options. The new AS qualification will have 2 components. Component 1, Socialisation and Culture, will be a written examination and will comprise of 70% of the qualification. Component 2, Methods of Sociological Inquiry, again will be a written examination and comprise of 30% of the qualification. The first component focuses on the themes of socialisation, culture and identity, as well as social differentiation, power and stratification, and the second component focuses primarily on methods of sociological inquiry. The summary of assessment at A-Level is that there will be 3 components. Component 1, which is socialisation and culture, that will be a written examination with 40% of the qualification. Component 2, methods of sociological inquiry, a written examination which will be 20% of the qualification. And component 3, power and stratification, which will be a written examination at 40% of the qualification. Component 1 requires learners to study concepts and processes through the themes of socialisation, culture and identity. Component 2 focuses on methods of sociological inquiry. And Component 3, Power and Stratification, focuses on studies of theories and explanations through the themes of differentiation, power and stratification. There are now 3 assessment objectives, AO1, AO2 and AO3. Whilst they are similar to the previous assessment objectives, there is more of a requirement in assessment now of skills of application, analysis and evaluation. So you have AO1, which is knowledge and understanding of sociological theories, concepts and evidence, and sociological research methods. AO2, where the learners will be required to apply theories, concepts, evidence and research methods to a range of issues. AO3, the learners will be expected to analyse and evaluate theories, concepts, evidence and research methods in order to present arguments, make judgments and draw conclusions. The distribution of assessment objectives across A-level and AS is shown in the percentage weightings that are indicated on the slide. A-level percentage weightings are indicated on the left, which is component 1, 2 and 3, and the AS weighting is on the right-hand side of the slide. If you look at the bottom of the columns, you can see the overall percentage of the required weightings for each of the assessment objectives. When looking at the co-teachability of the A-level and the AS qualifications, AS Component 1 and A-level Component 1 deliberately have the same titles, Socialisation and Identity. Section A on both papers is compulsory, and sections B and C on both papers are optional topics. You can see from looking at the slide that the Section B and Section C topics in both A-level and AS have the same options, which are families and households in B, education, media and religion in Section C. Component 2 in both AS and A-level also has the same title, Methods of Sociological Inquiry, in order to encourage co-teachability. The difference in skills between AS and A-level is that at AS, the candidates will be required to demonstrate ability to apply knowledge and understanding to a specific scenario. However, in the skills required for A-level, the candidates will be required to demonstrate ability to design, analyse and evaluate their own research design. At A-level, Component 3, Power and Stratification, has 2 sections. There will be Section A, which is about social differentiation and stratification, and there are choices of optional topics in Section B, which are crime and deviance, health and disability, politics, or world sociology. Components 1 and 3 at A-level have higher percentage weightings and are allocated more time. This is because the proportion of the required coverage of the themes through the study of concepts and theoretical issues is across the subject content. Component 2 at A-level has less weighting because the focus is primarily on research methods and therefore is less knowledge-based. There are freely available resources for teachers in order to support the teaching and learning of the new A-level sociology qualification. On the Eduqas website, there is access to our accredited specification, sample assessment materials, and supporting resources, as well as other digital resources which will support the teaching and learning of a broad range of subjects. The WJEC has a free online exam review called OER, which is also on the website. This allows teachers to analyse item level data from their centres. They can critically assess sample question papers and receive examiner feedback. If you wish to contact either myself, Joanna Lewis, or the Subject Support Officer, Hannah Griffiths, our details can be found on this slide. Thank you very much.